Hello, everybody. Hi, Kellyanne. You're the first one on. Give me a minute while I fiddle-faddle around with the lights. I don't know what's better or what's worse. I'm going to also see about this and adjusting. Hello, Karen. Hello, Kellyanne. I'm just trying to see what my best lighting is, if I need this bad boy on. That tends to wash it out, doesn't it? So we'll turn it back off. Let's see if the backlighting helps much. Just puts that glare up there. Which way is better? This. Hi, Diane. Hi, Cheryl. Is this better? Or is this better? First or second? This is the second. Hello, everyone. Stephanie from Iowa, part of Iowa. My husband is from Mount Pleasant, Iowa. Don't know if you know where that is. Hello, Shelby from California. Hello, Lisa. Hello, Lori and Jan and Gloria. Welcome, welcome, welcome. So glad you guys are here. So, okay, we're going to run a quick. Hi, Debbie. Hi, Jane. Hi, Debbie. That's me. Hi, Jane. Hi, Dee. Hi, Stephanie. Okay, I'm going to. Waukee, Iowa. I have no idea where that is. So I'll ask my husband when I get off of this. Tony, you coming to me from Colorado. So when I get rich, you guys, win the lottery, I'm going to rent or buy a motorhome, and I'm going to come to all your cities so I can meet you guys. I think that'd be so much fun. Okay, is this visual better? Or is it better with this? Hello, Mandy from Minnesota. Which one's better? With the backlight or without the backlight? Hi, Anne. Welcome, welcome. I need to talk to you probably tomorrow or the next day so we can go over first is better. Okay, without the backlight. Gotcha. Oh, now Shelby says the backlight's better. So is this better? That's the backlight. Or, hello, Carol Stoller, my love. Is this better without the backlight? Now, from my angle, this looks better without the backlight. We got some fun stuff to show you. So Diane says backlight too. So I have to go by what you guys think. How are you, Carol, my love? So you say without the backlight. Okay. Without. Okay, good. Because that's what I thought too. All right, here's the deal. My craft fair went amazing. I mean, absolutely amazing. By the time I tallied up all my orders and stuff, it was, way over $800. $695 I brought home. The rest is in special orders that people wanted to. I had a couple people that want 15 boxes and in sets of 5 in the same patterns. So I sent her pictures. First of all, I charged her for them, took half the money right then and there at the craft fair. Then she pays me the other half when I deliver. I took an order from a lady that likes my pillow box sets. This is just one of them. This isn't the one she picked. But she picked one of them, and she likes the 3 sets on it. And let me show you what I did to make this so easy. First of all, do you guys know how easy these friggin' pillow boxes are? And I just put Velcro tabs on the little one to connect it to the middle one. And the middle one, you can barely see it because it's clear on one side. And then the big one. Again, these Velcro tabs are super, super cool and clear. They're super thin. I will put it on my, I'll put it on Facebook if you guys want to know exactly what. Well, I can show you what these Velcro tabs are. Got them on Amazon, of course. These are micro dot. No, this is the glue dots. Never mind. There they are. They're the Velcro crafting thin dots, thin and clear. There's 75 dots. I think this box was like $6-7. Really cute. So I will take a picture of it and post on my Facebook so you guys will know what to get. They work great for these boxes because you can take and just pull them up. The person can take and pull them apart and stick them back together, and they're all together. Because you know what I was having a hard time with? Okay, you put all these boxes together, then what? You're going to tie a ribbon around it? So you're going to untie the ribbon, then they all fall down. I don't want that to happen. So that's when I came up with these. I did it this way. I did it this way. I have some boxes that go up back here, and then the little one down below. I did it all kinds of ways. There's a fun box to do it. The mini pillow box I am searching for on DStatch. I have a certain friend, and I'm not going to name her name because I don't want to get her in trouble, but she has the mini one, and what she did, she made me a bunch of these when she came and visited. And like I wanted this one red, she gave me a bunch of light pink ones. I just took my ink and my brushes and I just colored it red to get what I wanted. I think it would be cute too, is if you put the little one and the middle one and the middle one and the big one. Let me show you how. Take this little one, pop it in the middle one, little's in the middle. I'm cracking myself up tonight, you guys, I'm telling you. Middle's in the big. And then you've got the mystery box. You can put a bow and all kinds of stuff on it. So I am going to do some like that for my next craft fair, which is on the 15th. Okay. I did my craft fair. I did really good. I got a lot of boxes left. I sold more than half, but I've got a lot left. And I don't want to store them for another year. So what I'm going to do is on Monday mornings, I have a crafting group that we meet at Wildflower. And they crochet, one does embroidery, one does jewelry. I'm the only one who makes cards. However, we got together and we rented the booths last time at the last craft fair next to each other. And the one lady that crochets and does a lot of beautiful work, she wants to do it again on the 15th, and it's at her church. And I said, you know what? I'm going to go, and I'm going to try and get rid of the last bit of my Christmas stuff. Bethany, hi. First time being able to watch me. I'm so thankful. Thank you. Hey, you guys, hit like, give me a heart, thumbs up, whatever it takes. Like, love, and share. Please, please share. I'm trying to get more and more people out there. And the more of you that hit the like button, like there's like 64 of you watching. Okay, here, now I got 15 likes. The like button is around there somewhere. I don't have it on my end, but it's usually at the bottom of the screen. Julia, hi from Texas. Come visit. I would love to. I would love to. So Bethany, if I do get a hookup for the mini pillow box die, I will let you know. And I think if I get the die, because I have one person that, I met this lady. Her name's Heather. She's been with Stephanie for 15, 16 years. So she might have that mini pillow die. If she does, she wants to trade some dies with me. We're going to do a trading thing. And if I can get that little mini pillow box, wouldn't that be great? And then if you guys want mini pillow boxes cut out, send me a couple bucks for paper and postage, and I will cut them out, put them in a package, and mail them to you. Not a problem. Hi, ladies. Kathy says she's hoping to do a couple of craft fairs before Christmas. Good. I can't do any craft fairs in December. I am dog sitting the whole month. First half of the month for one family and the second half of the month for the other family. So I'm not going to be doing any craft fairs in December. That's why I'm trying to get these done before Thanksgiving. Yeah, it's Thanksgiving, then boom, it's Christmas. So anyway, I met this girl. She came to my booth and she said she saw my bag, and I have a little sign that says, "Cards created with love by Debbie, products from Stamps of Life." And she caught that right away. And so we talked. Her name's Heather. And we talked and talked and talked and talked and talked. That being said, she had to quit the clubs, and she was grandfathered in from 16 years ago. And she fell in love with the pine cone folded. So this is just me. It's not a reflection on anything that Stephanie does. It's just me. I don't care for the big pine cone. Not one of my faves. She really wants it. I really want the small pillow box, hoping she has it. I'm sure there's a lot of old dies that you can't get anymore from when she was back in the day. So we're going to work out a little trading system. So first I'm going to show you some of the cards that I didn't show you before. This one, okay. I don't know if you guys can tell, but this paper is super shiny. It's like a sheen. And then I just lifted up each flap and did a little highlighting with my brushes. There, that's better. I know this doesn't do it justice. What this paper is called Recollections Shimmer Cardstock Paper, and I got it at Michael's, 100 sheets. It was $20. It was not cheap. It was expensive. But I got the Christmas kit, and because I got the Christmas kit, I got the downloads. So when I did the downloads, I took it a step further and I put it on that paper. Okay, this is a download from before, like a couple of years ago. Anyway, it's a real shiny paper, and it's, when you see it in person, it's got a shimmer to it. I did white Christmas trees in the shimmer paper, and I just pumped them out, and they were gorgeous. The other thing I did with the Christmas trees is I cut them out in the hologram paper that we bought off of HSN with the stars on it, so it looks like it's already decorated. And you can see with the white one, all I did was put a few rhinestones on it. I have these stars from, I don't remember what. You know me and my embellishments. I have a bunch of them. So I really, really can't emphasize enough this shimmer cardstock paper. Again, for 100 sheets, it's $20. You don't really need 100 sheets, but I buy at Michael's so much for other things that they keep sending me $10, $15, $5 coupons all the time. So I pretty much use that money to pay with this. So here's a couple more I made. Happy holidays. And then I stuck that sticker of Santa on the back. Now this little guy, this snowman, remember him? He was last year. I think he was HSN. I love these guys. And you can't see it, but I used the glitter pen on all his scarf and hat. You can't really see it. I know that showing you guys the stuff on screen does no justice. I made 119. I had 119 Christmas cards I took, and I'm left with about 32. So, yeah, I'm going to take them and sell them. I love this snowflake. I'm sorry. To me, it's a classic. It's always going to look good. I love the new lipstick color, guys. Can we talk? I love it. I love it. I love it. And the stickers that came with the holiday kit, too friggin' cute. I have some, these snowflakes are the ones that came in the jar for the shakers. The clay ones, took them out, glued them down. I'm all about embellishing. You know that, guys. Now, today, I had a friend call, one of the ladies I meet with on Monday mornings, and she wanted a birthday card, and she loves the shakers. So I just got my die for the 5x7 bubble die. And look what I made. Let me tell you what I used. You know, this is not the shaker card sleeve. This is the card. This is the sleeve from when you're putting your cards in an envelope in the what does she call them? Let me get back on her website to find out what it's called. It's the where is their supplies? It's the envelopes, the clear envelopes that she uses for you to put your cards in after they're done. Here we go. Wait a minute. I just found it. Envelopes. It's the A2 clear envelopes with the side opening. That's what these are. So all I had to do was cut this piece of paper out and just very carefully slide it in. And I don't know if you can see, but you can see the edging of it at the very bottom, but it doesn't show that much. And you know how easy those are. I cut out the die that goes to for the insert. I cut it out. I slid it in the envelope, in the clear A2 clear envelopes with the side opening. I slid it in there, added my little shaker stuff, and there we go. Shaker, shaker, shaker. I should have added more, but it gets it down. And this is from that birthday kit. I just put that on there, did some embellishment with some buttons and some flowers. Stamped happy birthday inside. She didn't want anything else on the inside. My stamp on the back, homemade for you. I do these on the ones that friends want to give their cards to family or friends. I don't put the stamp on the back that's got my name and phone number and the name of my business on it. Those are the ones that I reserve for the craft fairs, only because I want them to reorder. Now, this is from a really good friend that she's in my group. So if the person that gets this card says, "Hey, Mom, I really like that card," or whoever it's for, and she says, "I want to order from her," she'll give her the information because she knows who I am. So I wanted to show you how easy it is to do a 5x7 shaker card with all of Stephanie's awesome stuff. Okay, I showed you all these. Now I need to do a shout out. I got the sweetest cards. This is from Melissa Miner. Are you on here, Melissa? I don't see you. Olga, hi. Sorry you're late too. Oh, a tutor, whatever. But you're here now. Thank you. Stephanie, I am doing treat bags. Do you use adhesive for the treat bags from HSN? Okay. Anyway, shout out to Melissa Miner. Look at how cute. She does the ink stuff on the back, which I find fascinating. I don't know if I want to get into that because knowing me, I make a mess, but it's an adorable card. And I got this thank you card. I think you're on here. Hold on. This is from, can't read it. Dupree. I sent you the speech bubbles. And look at this cute card she made me. Isn't that adorable? Love the colors, love the sentiment. Really cute. Again, not big fan of these little guys. They just, for my craft fairs and stuff, they don't sell. I use these little guys when I'm doing stuff for the grandkids and great grandkids, nieces, nephews. The little ones, I use these little adorable ones. And a shout out to one of my BFFs, Julie Radu. Look at that Halloween card. See the texture in the back? Isn't that gorgeous? The embossing on that. She does beautiful cards. Okay, guys, now we're going to get to some fun stuff. Let's see what's happening in my neck of the woods. Ooh. Yeah, Kellyanne, I did catch Michael's ribbon sale. Got 3 of them. They had a red glitter. I got to show you guys. It's amazing. Have I opened it yet? No, that's the satin. I like to get the ones, too, that are, the organza in the middle. I think those are really pretty. What did I just do with the glitter one? Oh, it's way over here. The glitter one in the middle. Oh, you guys got to see my shirt. First annual WKRP turkey drop with Les Nessman. Do you guys remember WKRP? November 22nd, 1978. And in the bottom it says, "As God is my witness, I thought turkeys could fly." Remember when they did the turkey drop on that show? Anyway, it makes me crack up. So my sister bought me that shirt. So we can wear it this Thanksgiving. So I thought I'd wear it tonight. It's real comfy. Trying to stretch it out and stuff. I like to get my reds at Michael's because Stephanie's reds I use a lot because they make the real luxurious bows. But when I'm doing a craft fair and I'm trying to do a whole bunch of cards, I only get so much of her ribbon, and it's hard. That I know, Kathy, that show was priceless, and that will go down in history. That one with Les Nessman. And then It was just so funny. If you guys have never seen it in your stream or whatever, go Google WKRP in Cincinnati and do the Thanksgiving one, and you'll laugh yourself sick. You really will. Okay, got it open. Look at this. Look at this. Can you see it? That's glitter, baby. Look at that sparkle. Yep, Michael's. I got 3 of them or I bought one, I got 3 free. Went nuts. Anyway, they have great prices on ribbon. I get the real fancy thick ribbon too. It comes in a bulk, and it's usually like $5.99. They had it for $1.99, and they come in packs of pastels, holidays, like in those kinds of things. The best-selling item. Okay, my boxes, you guys, went over like crazy. The way, if you go back and you look on the website on Facebook, the way I had my table set up, you saw the greeting card stand first, and all that had on there was all my Christmas cards. Then as you walk through, you saw my regular cards, and then you saw the big photo frame where I'll put the flip it cards on there, the ones that are 3-dimensional, so people can see how they work. When you put them in a sleeve and you're just displaying them in the greeting card thing, they don't get it. So the ones that have 3-dimensional or flip-its or stand-ups or any of those kinds, I put on that, and then it holds 15 cards. I put that on that frame, and I clip them on so I can take them off, show them how they work, interact with them. They get excited, then they buy the cards. That being said, all that was on one table. Then on the other table, all my boxes on different layers and tiers, all my boxes were laid out. And then my stand, my little white stand with the pegs that had all my treat bags on it, kind of got pushed to the back. So people really didn't see my treat bags. So on the 15th, I'm taking only the boxes, whatever Christmas cards I have left. I'm not taking any other holiday cards. I'm not taking birthday, all that good stuff. If they want those kinds of cards, I will give them my card and tell them that I can custom make it to them and get it to them for free. That's all I can do. So that being said, my boxes sold the most. I sold a lot of Christmas cards. As you can tell, because my inventory is way down. I'd like to sell it all. So I'm going to do that second show. And then I'm hoping, because I'll bring out in front the treat bags, make them more prominent. Because I did the hot chocolate ones, the tea bags with the honey stick and the spoon and a candy. I did the reindeer food ones. So yeah, the cost of all of those I figured out. And the hot chocolate ones came out to 65 cents to make a treat bag. The tea ones only came out to 40 cents to make a treat bag. And the reindeer food came out to like 15 cents. I factor in everything, even the stamp or the die or whatever, and I break it down by how many I made to date. And that's how I come up with my price point. That being said, I'm going to sell them all for $2 just so I can get rid of them and they're not sitting around. Hopefully those will all go quick because I've got like 60 of them. So yeah, it went really good. I'm very, very pleased. The turnout was great. The orders that I got placed were amazing. I was just very, very, very happy with everything. So this is the 5x7 sleeve. It's too big for that card. You want the A2 sleeve that holds the cards. So like I said, I would put this in here. The 5x7 card I just made. You know what I don't like about her sleeves for the 5x7 card is they won't hold the envelope. They only hold the card in there. So that being said, that's kind of a bummer. But, it is what it is. So this is what I put my cards in as your sleeves. I just love my shaker. The other thing I wanted to show you guys, I know I bought the holiday kit. I bought 2 of them. I have another one of the Happy Holiday ones of the stamp. Obviously, I don't need 2 of these things. I'm going to sell it for $6 and postage, which I think is going to be like $3 or $4 at the most. Whoever wants it, whoever texts me first or comments first, It's yours. I don't know how many of you bought the Happy Holidays thing. It's really cute. It's got all that little, let me take it out of the package. How do I make the treat bags from HSN? They're super simple. You run the die through it. It's the handle. You can either use their sayings on them. I have them packed, or I'd get one out. You just run it through the die thing. It comes with 50 treat bags, but I also found some of her sleeves work great. Here it is, that happy birthday. It says, wishing you, and you can check off Merry Christmas, season of joy, of blessings. So anyway, it's got all the things plus the season greetings at the bottom. Anyway, so I'll take scraps, and it comes with the die for inside the sleeve. So I will take usually a lot of my scraps are the odd papers. That's what I can't emphasize enough. You get a paper pad, you guys. And I know we all do this. I mean, come on, we're just creatures of habit. So you get a paper pad, and you got some funky, like this one right here. It's not much, but you know what? That's brown. That would make a great background for the hot chocolate one. You put the hot chocolate packet in there. You put the peppermint stick in it. You put the little, I bought the dehydrated mushrooms. You put those in there, and this background just ties it all in. I would never use this on a card. You might, I wouldn't. That's just me. What's another piece I can show you? That's not my favorite. That one's not really my favorite. You may like it and you may use it. I don't like it. I would put this in one of the treat bags. Again, use up the stuff that you've got. Everybody's got a paper pad that's got the back and the front and maybe 5 sheets in the middle because you never used them. Those are the sheets you want for your treat bags, guys. Those are the ones that work. That's what you want to do. Oh, Olga, the stamp is yours, my love. I will get it to you as soon as possible. You got it. It's got your name all over it, Olga. I say that, but now let me get my notepad out and write it down. I have my little strips here. Now they're gone. I've created a mess, you guys. Is everybody ready for Thanksgiving? Is everybody ready for Christmas? Okay, Olga gets the stamp. I put your name on it. I know how to get a hold of you, so you'll hear from me later. The treat bag should be a hot item for Christmas. I'm hoping it is. Now, last year, I sold a lot of the ones for tea because people wanted them for teachers, which I thought was weird that they wouldn't get the hot chocolate, but I guess they thought the tea was, neater or whatever. You found the mini pillow box. I got it as a freebie from Ken, and I hate you. I'm kidding, A freebie from Ken, the mini pillow box. Oh. What do I have that I can trade you for? I want it so bad because I'm making these pillow box sets for birthdays. I did it for a wedding. She's putting all this stuff and she's putting them inside each other. Yeah. Let me know if you want to trade, Anne. Ooh, she retracted her message. You shouldn't have done that, hon. Anyway, just found out the minute. I'm so jealous. So yeah, if I can get the mini pillow box, I'm going to be thrilled. So if anybody has one laying around and you're not really into the pillow boxes, let me know. I will gladly pay you for it or trade with you, whatever you want to do. Okay, I got a few more things for that I need to get rid of to see if anybody's interested. Let me get to the pile. Okay, guys, I ordered too many of these again. I've got 4 of them. First 4 people that go up get the slate blue up just one sheet. Oh, Anne, tell me how much you want for it, and I will gladly pay you. Anybody? I have 4 packs of these. The blue dots. The slate. Thank you. They're the matte color ones. I have 4. Anybody want them? The first 4 people get them. Gloria, you got one. Lisa's trying to get all her stuff done. Work schedule will change, accommodate our volume that has to get up before the holidays. Lisa, I empathize with all you guys that have jobs and are trying to do cards because the only way I can do this is because I'm retired. And when I go dog sitting, that's when I make my boxes because I don't have to take my die cutter. I don't have to take my ink pads. I don't have to take all that stuff. When I'm making the boxes, it's just some paper. and my scoring thing, and my paper cutter. That's all I take. So yeah, I get a lot done then. I thought you had the pillow box. I don't have the mini. The mini pillow box that I got. Gail has the mini one. So when she came to visit me, she gave me a whole bunch of little pink ones. And if I needed red, like I showed you on this one, I just took my ink pads out and colored it. So she gave me a stack of them, but I'd like to have my own die so I don't have to call Gail and say, can you print me some more or cut me some more? Because she would do it. She would do it in a heartbeat. Okay, I've got Gloria. Let me make sure she wants one. No, Karen, I don't have that many pillow box. I'm looking desperately for it. And the best way to message me is to go on Facebook to Ruth Debbie and send me an instant message, and I will get you all the information. Carol Stoller, of course, you're getting one of the dots. Anything for you, my love. I have the mini and can message you. Nasha also has it. Oh, Nasha, that's sweet too. I think I'm going to go ahead and take Ann up on it. Tony, what size is it? The mini one? I don't know. It's super, super tiny. You know what you're going to get in it? Not much. Maybe a Ghirardelli chocolate, or you can roll up a dollar bill. Yeah, I got you down, Carol Stoller, for one of the, you want one of these, right? I got you down. Carol Stoller, she wants one. Tony, what size is it? So it is, I used to have a ruler. I used to have it out, but I have it back for my stuff to take. I have rulers all over this house, though, let me tell you. Just happen to have a pink one here. It is in the middle, it's only about 2¼ inches. On the outside, it's about 2½ inches, and it's only 1½ inches across. It's very, very tiny. You're going to maybe be able to roll a dollar or a $5 or 10 or whatever bill and stuff it in the middle. This is where if you want to do a box and a box and a box, you would take, like, okay, say Christmas, for example. If you want to give somebody special, like your kid or grandkid, a $100 bill, you would roll it in this little box, tuck it in. Then you would put some candies or something in this box, because this box is bigger. This box is about, come on, Debbie, use both eyes. I don't, even though you can't see out of one. This one's 2½ by 3½. So this one's bigger. So you can put some candies in there. Keep in mind, you got the $100 bill in here. You pop that in there with the candies. They don't know what's in there. And then you're going to get some little Christmas toys, or, you know, those little novelty ones, or more candy, or some fancy paper or something. You can put that in there and you can pop it closed. The ones that I'm going to do where you put the box in the box in the box, then I would decorate this front like with some ornament stuff and, you know, whatever. And then I'm also going to put a gift tag on it, because the one lady that ordered it, she wanted the boxes to go inside each other. She wants this with the boxes that go inside each other, plus she wants a card that all match in the same paper. So I'm doing 5 of those, which is great, because my 3 boxes together, so for that, all 3 together is $10. Do you know how fast these go together? It's like super fast. I can get 20 of these done in 2 hours. Easy, of all 3 of them. So that's 60 of them. No problem. You can get them done that fast. So that being said, that's one of the angles I went. Anybody else want any of those dots? I've got Carol Stoller and Gloria so far. If Debbie's taken care of, I'd love to buy your mini box. There you go, Kathy Hunt to Nasha. She would love to buy it. You know, this is what I like about our community. We take care of each other. If anyone else has a pillow box, Karen's definitely interested. Nasha, you're going to get some blue dots too. So guys, I have one more package of the blue bows. Carol, did I give you blue bows or would you like some? Because I think I sent you, I don't remember. 2x3, Tony. You know, there's some dies you either love or you hate. It's one of those things. Only being a member for not quite 3 years now, I couldn't get a lot of the older stuff and they don't have it anymore. But that being said, are all of you Card Kit members? Are all of you Die Hard members? Because I would like to sell the last two Die Hard things, which are the Die Hard clubs. It's the little critters, the little guys with the bubble above them. I haven't even opened them. I would just like what I paid for it. I'll eat the postage. So this is from the Die Hard Club, and I'd have to look it up, but I think the Die Hard Club is, hold on, it's $32.75. So if somebody's not in the Die Hard Club and wants these, they're for sale. Same with this new one that came out with the all bundled up, the moose and the penguin and the, not really interested in these. Again, Die Hard Club, same price, $32. I'll pay the postage. If you're interested, let me know. You can make me payments, do whatever you want. I'll even throw in these little guy stickers if you want them to go with the little cat, dog, and whatever they are. So I think, God, I keep sweating. Turn the fan away because it blows too much, but I pull it away and I can't stop. It's friggin' hot here, you guys, in November. It is friggin' hot. I had something else too I wanted to show you guys or give you the option. Don't forget to go to Michael's and check out this paper. I am going to send Stephanie a card that I make with this shimmer paper to give her an idea. I love doing her downloads on this shimmer paper. I just think it adds an extra touch. And I think it's something that she could sell us. Like, who wants to spend 20 bucks for 100 sheets? Do you know how long 100 sheets are going to last me? I would rather get it from Stephanie and get like, you know, whatever, just a few at a time. So, yeah. Ooh, Anne's got older sets. Nice, Anne. You know, I could just pick up a bunch of stuff when I see you in Florida in May. I'm getting so excited about our trip, you guys. My sister Mary and I are going to fly to Florida for 2 weeks and stay on the property in Disney World and meet some other friends from Texas and stuff and hang out and just be with great friends. Mary's never been there. I really want to get her away from the situation. You know, her husband has Alzheimer's, and I really want to get her away and have her take a nice break, you know, a real vacation. We're not going to go to the beach next year because we're going to do Disney World because it's going to cost quite a bit more. That being said, Jan, are you sure? I will instant message you, Jan, if you're sure. You guys need to communicate with each other while we're talking right now about who has the pillow boxes for sale. I think I'm going to take Jan up on it because I've got some stuff I want to send to you too, Jan. So we'll work out a little trade there. And then I'll have my mini pillow box, yay. And then I can cut those out on my mini Gemini that Gail also gave me. Gail came and visited. You guys saw her when she was on the show. She brought me all this wonderful stuff. That woman is too sweet. All you guys are. You're all just, I love our group. I wish we could all afford to get together in a fun city somewhere, or I'll make sure we go to Stephanie's next opening just so we can meet each other and hug each other. I know Kellyanne. I've only been to Disney World once. We live in Phoenix, so in Arizona we go to Disneyland. I think I've been to Disneyland 300 times. But Disney World I've only been to once because Florida's a big, that's a big jaunt for us from over here. But it's going to be my 70th birthday next spring, and one of the girls we're going with, it's her 50th birthday, and then some old friends and ex-clients live in Texas. They call themselves the Clan. We're going to meet them, and we're all going to be in Florida at the same time in Disney World, and we're all staying in the same resort. So we're super, super stoked. Super stoked. I can't wait. I can't wait. I can't wait. I guess I've showed you everything. If you want to do the Velcro dots, I highly recommend these thin ones. They're super thin, and I got them because when I make my boxes, I use the Velcro dots a lot for the closures. That being said, when I do that, it makes it, it's really pretty and professional looking. I've also found these micro mini skinny magnets for closures on my box. I'm trying to find something. I know, my boxes. I've showed them to you as I've been making them. I'm trying to find a really cheap way to mail them to you guys, and it's proving hard because I really want to send a lot of you people some of the boxes. Just because you've been super sweet, and you're sending me great cards, all that stuff. So that being said, I just wanted to thank you all for everything that you do to make my trip my show a little easier and a lot more fun. Kellyanne has been to the Disney World, ex-daughter of a high school marching band, marched in the parades. Ooh, you did at Universal too. Ooh, Kennedy Space Center. How cool is that? Gosh, that sounds like fun. I wish when my boys were younger, we could have taken them to the Kennedy Space Center. I think that would have been really neat. Yeah. Carol, I haven't made the reservations yet. I'm going to, Mary and I are going to AAA first, see what their rates are. Then I'm going to call Anne because I think Anne can get us a better deal. I'm probably just going to call Anne and skip AAA and tell her the dates we're going for sure, because we just locked the dates in last week. So I will shoot you guys those dates, Carol and Anne, and then Anne, I will be talking to you about the which hotel we want to stay in, and we'll go from there. We're looking at what's the name of it? This is going to take me a second, but we were going to try and stay in, because they already picked out their room, all the people that are going from out of town and everything. So I really didn't want to stay, like clear across the properties, because Disney World is huge. So I really wanted to try and stay in one that was close, or the same one that they were staying in. So they're staying in, give me a minute and I'll find it real fast. Art of Animation. So that's the one we're going to probably stay in, you guys. So I'll find out what the rates are from Anne, and we'll get it booked, and we'll start going from there. Plus, I want to find out about the tickets, how the tickets are priced. So yeah, we'll take it from there. I'll shoot you guys the info about the dates. I am so excited about Christmas this year, because I've got an accumulation of 3 years of Christmas stuff now, and that's the more you're in, the longer, I'm so stoked. And this last holiday package she came up with, the kit, which we all call the bundle, but she changed it to kits. When she did that, it was like, you're confusing the heck out of me. But anyway, that being said, I just really am enjoying making all the Christmas stuff. I can use her Christmas paper, which works really good on it works really good on the boxes I make. It's a real sturdy piece, and it makes the boxes that much more sturdy. Now, again, that's from Paper Pixie, and the items that she sells from Stamping Up. And let me tell you, Stamping Up is very, very expensive. Stephanie gives us the best deals by far. There's just no arguing any of that. Yes, Barbara, I ride all the rides. There's not one ride I will not ride. The faster the roller coaster, the ones that go upside down, the ones that are zero gravity, you name it, I'll ride it. My sister too. We love the rides. We love the rides. We love the shows. We love the parades. That's why we're going for 2 weeks. We're gonna spend 6 days in the parks. There's only 4 parks, so we're gonna do a park a day, and then the ones that we wanted to go do again, whatever's left over, we'll do those. But yeah, we love the parks. And it depends too when we meet with Ann and Carol which park they want to go to. So we'll let them pick because we're going to see them at the beginning of our trip before the other people get there. So that being said, we'll probably, do it then, and that's it. I know one Wednesday that they're there. There is in one of, I think it's in the middle, Disney Springs. They have a show that they put on, like Mysteria in Vegas, Circus du Soleil show. So it's a Disney one, of course. So we're going to probably go to that on Wednesday, have an off day of no parks. So that'll be one of the Wednesdays we're there. So yeah, I love everything Disney too. Hello, Merlin. San Diego, California. My aunt used to live there. The mini magnets, Julia, I found those on Amazon as well. If you go to actually I did not, I lied. If you go to the paperpixie.com, go to her favorite things. You know how Stephanie has her favorite things and it's on Amazon? Well, Paper Pixie has her favorite things, and some things are not on Amazon. And those magnets were one of those things that were not. It was from a special company. So go to Paper Pixie, Pixie, and check on our website. And that's where I got those magnets. Otherwise, the Velcro, the super thin Velcro dots, I got those off of Amazon. So that's pretty much everything, you guys. When you go to Disneyland, we're there from opening to closing and ride every ride. Yep, Barbara, it's the only way to do it. Now, I don't know how old you are, Barbara, but I'm 69. I'm going to be 70 next year. Yeah, we don't necessarily go in the very early morning. We'll get there about 10, 11 o'clock. We stay till it's closed. We always stay till it's closed. But the older you get, the harder it is to get moving in the morning. Now, I already warned my sister. When we go to Disney World, there's going to be 1, maybe 2 times that we're going to get up and be there when the park opens. And let me tell you why. Magic Kingdom closes early. They don't stay open till 10, 11, or 12. They close like at 6, 7, or 8. So we will be getting up early to do Magic Kingdom because, yeah, that's just going to happen. Barbara, you're 67. You crack me up. I can't do the beginning to end anymore, mainly because my sister won't. Well, guys, I think we talked about everything. If there's anything you're interested in me showing or talking about next time, I didn't really talk that much about the craft fair. The craft fair was semi-busy, but we did notice an awful lot of people walking. There was a lot of people, a lot of people. But you know what? I noticed a lot of people with no bags and nothing in their hand. They were just looking and looking and looking. And we had it at a high school, and we were in the gymnasium. The cafeteria also had it, and another rec room had it. It was a huge, huge facility, and you kept walking from building to building to building. So that being said, it was a great attendance, but there was a lot of people just not buying. And I know the economy is bad. I know people are having a rough time, and my heart goes out to a lot of these people that they don't have their SNAP privileges and everything. It's really hitting a lot of us hard here. I'm fine. I don't have SNAP. But my granddaughter with 5 kids has SNAP, and she can't afford to get them any fresh fruit or fresh vegetables because the prices in these grocery stores have gone up so much. So that being said, I am now going to the grocery store once a week and buying fresh fruit and vegetables for them because her SNAP benefits aren't in, and it's hard. It's just real hard. So all in all, I think it's a rough time, but we all can get through it. So Jane says she doesn't ride Pandora since my back surgery because they kind of smash you in. But I've been on all the rides again. Okay, here's my thing, Jane. I just had my back. I had 4 screws in my back, and last year they took all the 4 screws out. Now there's 10 in my back. Is it really hard on your back? I don't care about being squished in there. I don't really care. If you can get me in there, I'm riding it. Kellyanne's next craft fair is a church Christmas bazaar, Friday night and Saturday. Then I have one in New Jersey that is a benefit for an annual rescue. Oh, animal rescue. That's so cool. Okay, the thing I found with bazaars, the church bazaars, those people usually want something specific. So have a nice variety. Kellyanne, I liked your setups. I think you're going to do just great there. It's going to be rough. The animal rescue thing sounds really cool. Yeah, Kellyanne, make sure you tell us what the difference was as far as traffic. When you're doing a craft fair, you want to look at the traffic. You want to look at the kind of people that are going through, so you can remember that for the next time you sign up for a craft fair. The first year is the hardest because you really don't know where to be, what kind of people it draws in, all that kind of stuff. I got real lucky with this last one. It was in a better part of town, in a more affluent part of town, this high school. So we had a lot of those people that like to spend. But for some reason, it just hit right. My boxes went over like crazy, and everybody wanted a Christmas card. I forgot to tell you what I did. $5 a card. You buy 4, you get 1 free. And I also gave them a free postage stamp to mail the cards. And I really think that's why my Christmas cards sold so fast. I really do. I think that one little stamp made a big difference. Just saying. Think about it. Okay, I feel like getting cracked at the chiropractor tonight. Oh, okay. That feels kind of good. You know what, Kellyanne? That's the best thing about the craft fairs that I learned is you start talking to the other vendors. Where do they go? What shows do they? I mean, I got lists from so many people, and then I can pick and choose the ones I want to do, which is great. My goal is to have enough of a following that I don't have to do craft fairs, that I can have my custom orders and just go by that. That's my goal. And it's probably going to take another year or two. They're getting, my husband's quite a bit older than me, and it's getting harder and harder to set up and tear down, set up and tear down. So that being said, that's my goal, is to just be able to do custom orders. I'm going to try posting some stuff online. I just joined a group that is all Arizonans, and it's local businesses that are family run and owned. And I just joined that team. They're on Facebook, and I'm hoping to generate some business that way. So every time I did my craft fair, I posted, like I showed you guys on Facebook, I showed them that. I sent in tons and tons of pictures of all my boxes and my cards and stuff. So I just joined this week. So let's see if word gets out, and we'll take it from there. Yeah, the stamp idea, Kellyanne, made a huge difference. Yeah, there's 75 cents a stamp, but it takes a little bit of your profit. You guys, it only costs us like 89 cents to make a card. It really does. If you do the price pointing and you take your dies and you divide it by how many times you've used that die, and you break it down that way, and then I take and I put it down to that's 1/10 of it. And then you look at all your papers. You got 24, whatever, 48. If I run out of a favorite piece of her paper pad, if I've got a paper pad and I'm down to, this is my only paper pad, I don't want to buy a new one, and I want this particular one, I'll make a copy of it. Then I'll use that, and I'll make more copies of it. Mostly when the paper pads are sold out is when I'll do that. Because there's some old ones that she had that you can't get anymore. So I purposely, in this one with the multicolored snowflakes, you can't get it anymore. So that being said, I made a copy of it, made a bunch of copies of it, and I put it on that shimmer paper. So yeah, that's another little trick. Yeah, vendors that have been doing this for a long time are great. The food vendors, I try to not talk to too much because I end up buying all their stuff. I don't need it. But that being said, a lot of the food vendors, what's fun with them is, well, I never thought about putting a card or a gift tag on it. Oh, got to tell you about the Mary Kay lady I met at the show. She had her booth across from me. She says, I have an adopt a grandparent plan. And what it is she gets together with other Mary Kay people, and they take monetary gifts from people to put in a Mary Kay hand lotion. There's like 4 products that go in there that are Mary Kay products that are generic for men or women. They have 5 nursing homes here in Phoenix that they take these to for a total of 200. This is all done by people sponsoring and buying some of the product to go into these stockings. One company donated all the stockings. Another company donated all the little stuffy animals that go on the top. So you've got a stocking full of Mary Kay products that are generic for men and women. You got a little stuffed animal on the top, and you got a nice stocking. So I asked her if she wanted gift tags or small A1 cards for Christmas. I have to make 200 of them, and I'm glad to do it. So it just gets my name out there a little bit more, and you've got to give back. You know, we take and we take and we take. You got to give back. So that's going to be my thing this Christmas. Cheryl, my printer is the same one Stephanie has, which is the Epson. Oh, where's the number? Epson 4850 Eco Tank. It costs a pretty penny, but I convinced my husband 2.5 years ago, that we had to have this printer because we were spending $50, $60 every 3 or 4 months on ink. We got the tanks instead of the inkjet that does the little cartridges. I just put ink in it about a month ago, and we've had it for over 2 years. And I'm still on the original ink bottles they gave us with the printer, and I've still got some left in it. So to me, and I do a lot of printing. A lot of Stephanie's downloads. I can't use enough of them. Best deal she ever made us was doing those downloads. I think, to me, it's worth the price of the kit for that alone. Okay, Kellyanne talked to a lady who has a nail polish company, and all part of her proceeds go to the mental health and women's help centers for like abusive women. She liked my cards that were inspirational. Kellyanne, that's great. I guess it's because of Jack, Mary's husband, having Alzheimer's, and I see so many people in these. He goes to respite care a couple times during the year to give Mary a break. Respite care is for the person taking care of that person, and his Alzheimer's is progressing quite rapidly. So that being said, when we put him in respite care, I just like knowing that these places are going to get these treats, you know, the stuffed animal and the lotion. I don't know what else in the stocking. I kind of went blank when she was talking. I just thought it was so cute. What a great idea, and what a way to give back to the community. Yeah, Kellyanne, that ink lasts forever. I bought a smaller Epson Eco Tank. It still wasn't cheap. No, the Eco Tanks are not cheap, you guys. I'm going to tell you that right now. But the money you save on the ink cartridges, if you add it up over, I would say, probably 10 years, it pays for itself. Absolutely. And my husband and my son have a plumbing business. They're constantly printing stuff on it. Best investment we ever made. I swear it is. Hi, Teresa from New York. How are you? You guys, it's been an hour, and it's been lovely. And I missed you guys last week, but man, I was working like a mad horse. I got more Christmas cards made, and yeah. Anyway, Cheryl, trying to figure out which one to buy. They have one at Sam's that I'm looking at. I cannot emphasize enough on this Epson tank one. If they've got it at Sam's, get it. I didn't get mine on Amazon like Stephanie has it. I found it cheaper on sale at Best Buy. It was like $100 cheaper. So yeah, shop around. But the Epson ink tanks, go get it. You'll be so happy you did. Karen, you were a Mary Kay consultant? Aw. I know I used to sell Avon back in the day when I was doing nails, because I had all my nail clients were buying Avon. So I thought, well, why not make extra money? And I don't know about you, but once you look at those catalogs, you buy more than you know, whatever I sold, whatever money I made, yeah, I spent it on Avon products. I had all the decorations, and I used their cologne. I used some of their makeup. Yeah, it was bad. Yes, Lisa, good point. Check the Black Friday sales, you guys, because that's when printers are going to go great, 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 great. Yes, Carol, I'll call you. Do you want me to call you tonight, or do you want me to wait until tomorrow after I talk to Ann? I know, Kellyanne, I loved Avon. It was just, it's nuts. And I had so many customers because all my nail clients are like, oh, you can sell Avon. And then the hair clients, because my sister and I owned a salon for 30 years. I don't know. And then I had my own salons prior to that for about 10 years. So yeah, it's great. So, okay, you guys, did everybody coordinate on those little mini pillow boxes? And I got to get a hold of, before I forget, I should write it down. Oh, who is it that's giving me one? Oh, look, I got somebody trying to. Jan Nelson, I'm going to get a hold of you about that mini pillow box. I got somebody in here trying to. Oh my goodness, it was nasty boy. Okay, let me get him. I got him off. Okay, good. So every once in a while, I notice that Stephanie has problems with people getting on her Facebook, and she has to get them off. Yeah, I'll call you tonight, Carol. Cyber Monday as well. Yeah, good going, Lisa. Thank you for telling everybody that. All right, guys. I'm gonna get the small pillow box, the mini one from Jan Nelson. So anybody else that wants one that's on this site, go ahead and go and talk to them. Hi, Carol. Sorry you're late. Welcome. Oh, Jan, you have my address? Okay, great. Thanks, sweetie. Everybody have a great night. It's been an hour. I can't believe I talked this much. I act like you guys were talking. You guys take care of yourself. Oh my God, Tony made 140 cards for childhood cancer hospitals and fundraisers. That makes me so happy. Thank you, Tony. Oh, you just warmed my heart. Good night, everybody. I'll see you next Wednesday. Hopefully I won't jabber too much about, I don't know. I feel like I talked about a lot of good stuff. I'll get these other things in the mail to everybody. Let everybody get ready for Thanksgiving. I still don't know what we're going to do, but we'll figure it out. You guys have a great night, a great week, and I'll see you next Wednesday. Shoot me a line if you want to talk about something special. Bye-bye, guys.